kids and coaches, I'm Coach Kent Murphy. Let's all go sit on the curb and see if the trash man will take the Astros out for their 2020 team preview. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. That's a song, and also a curveball indicator. You know, there's really only two ways to win a championship in Houston: when Michael Jordan retires, or by cheating. And since MJ never got called up to the big leagues, the Astros had to go with option 2. They say necessity's the mother of invention, so I guess it's no surprise that after decades of dumpster diving, they decided to use those trash cans to their advantage instead. So go ahead and put those brown paper bagwells over your heads as we break this roster down from a fundamental standpoint. Anchoring the pitching staff, you got Justin Verlander. You know, it's funny that a guy who spends all that time complaining about juiced balls never had the actual balls to speak up when all of his teammates were cheating around him. Maybe he just didn't have time between all those bathroom photo shoots with Kate. Closing it down, you got Roberto Osuna. He actually had a pretty good year last year with 38 saves. I imagine that number would have been much lower if he had to pitch against the Astros. Catching, you got Martin Maldonado. He's actually been traded to the Astros twice, and somehow still bats under .230 every year. I don't know if I trust a catcher that gets signals mixed up that consistently. At first base, you got Yuli Gurriel. He actually came out and said that they're all responsible for what happened, and that's the right thing to do. People came to his defense by saying, you know, I don't know what the fuss is about. This is a guy that's hit everywhere he's played. And they're right. Houston is everywhere he's played. Weird. At second base, you got Jose Altuve. He said he didn't want people to rip his jersey off because it would make his girlfriend mad. That checks out. She must have been real mad when you ripped everyone off by cheating your way to an MVP. At third base, you got Alex Bregman. He actually dropped his agent this offseason because of a documentary about their cheating that's coming out. Apparently, he was connected to the producers. Hey man, you made a whole bunch of money off your cheating. Not sure why you're mad when other people tried to. At shortstop, you got Carlos Correa. He said it doesn't seem right that people talk about what they did. Yeah, well, taking moral advice about right and wrong from you is like taking dating advice from Bill Cosby. Shut up. In left field, you got Michael Brantley. He's a hell of a player. He's actually only made 15 errors in his really long career. Well, 16 if you count signing with the Astros last year. In center field, you got George Springer. According to independent research, he actually got the second most trash can bangs of any player. And batting in the leadoff spot this year, he'll likely get the most bangs. To the ribs by fastballs. In right field, you got Josh Reddick. He said he's done commenting and apologizing for what happened. And looking at his power numbers, hopefully he's moved on to apologizing for those lowly home run totals. At DH, you got Yordan Alvarez. He's a young guy that picked up on the system pretty quick last year in his first year. It's going to be a tough second year, though, having to adjust to the way that things are now. You know, without fans or cheating. So there you have it, the Trashtros. You know, I don't think we have to worry anymore because, cheating or not, Dusty Baker will find a way to lose in the playoffs with these guys. Hell, maybe Altuve will finally take his shirt off when he's lounging by the pool watching the World Series on TV. So my predictions for these players getting hit by pitches this year is 2,734. And if they go full Trashtros, as many as 5,000. I hope it's more.